Hi, welcome to Cooking with Mary's Village Style, and welcome to my kitchen. As you noticed, we've added Cooking with Mary's Village Style to our title. That's going to push us up on our search engines, so when you look for cooking, you're going to go right to us. So thanks for watching today. I want to thank Frank Bruno for manning the camera again. He's a great part of our videos. He does a great job and he keeps us laughing. Believe me, it keeps us laughing. I have a special guest today. My guest today is my Cromartie Kathy, and Kathy is Kathy Lucido Calcassi. And if you watch the videos with my daughter-in-law Monica, Monica is Kathy's daughter. So we do everything together.
We do.
We work as we're a good team. The things that your mom taught you and the things that my mom taught me kind of blend together, and if anything is lacking, we pick up the slack. We're doing good.
We do.
Your mom was Grace Cardinale Lucido,
That's right.
and your dad was Frank Lucido. I remember my dad always telling me before I even knew you, oh God, that man is a great golfer.
Oh gosh,
that's all I remember.
Wow.
Yeah, but Mary, your dad was a golfer.
My dad, and he was pretty good.
Yeah,
he was pretty good. But he loved her dad. You know, I guess when the guys went to golf, they would make teams and stuff. And your dad and mom owned restaurants.
They owned a restaurant. My dad also owned a liquor store, Low Cost Liquors in Antioch.
Oh yeah.
And he made it so that every other day he was on the golf course.
Good
He
job.
worked Monday, and the next day he was on the golf course.
Yeah, my dad used to say once he retired, "Don't bother me on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's my golf day."
Isn't that crazy?
So we couldn't, can't do it today, Mary. I have to go golfing today. So, and that's okay. I'm glad they got to do that.
Yeah.
It was fun.
They had a good life.
Yeah, they were good people.
Yeah.
We did a couple recipes of your mom. Your mom did this Fiendy recipe,
Fiendy.
and Monica came on and did that. But one of the things that we're doing today we're going to do a cookie recipe that is an old world Italian recipe. And most people call them, pignoli cookies.
Right.
But we have, Mary doesn't really like pine nuts so much. It's not my favorite thing. So you don't make them with pine nuts. You make them with something else. So what do you do instead of putting pine nuts on them?
I have made them with pine nuts lots of times, and they like them. Everybody likes them. But I don't know. One time I just decided I was going to use sliced almonds. And I made them for my mother's 90th birthday party.
Oh, when I made the 10 pizzas?
Yes. And you came up to me and said, "What is this cookie? Who made it?" And I had to laugh because it's just, instead of pine nuts, it's sliced almonds.
Great. It's a great cookie.
Yeah.
Every time I make a batch of cookies, I fill this counter with ingredients. So you and Monica have one over on me because here's another recipe with hardly any ingredients, and what do you have to buy?
It has to be easy or I'm not baking it.
Okay, so Kathy's going to walk us through making these, for lack of a better word, I'd say Kathy's almond logs.
There you go.
But,
that works.
The same recipe that you would cover with pignoli, the pine nuts, you're going to do it with sliced almonds.
Right.
So what are the ingredients that we're going to use today?
We are going to use 2 egg whites.
Okay.
I think it's a half a cup of granulated sugar and a cup of powdered sugar.
Okay.
And 12 ounces of almond paste. And the almond paste is 8 ounces when you buy it in this box. So if you use 1.5 boxes, you have your 12 ounces.
Okay, 1.5 boxes.
How many cookies would that make?
3.5.
3.5 dozen? Okay, wow.
And they're not very big when they are done, but it's a nice size.
Okay.
You know what we didn't get that I needed? Scissors.
Okay, I'll get them for you. Well, you're telling me you're just going to use powdered sugar, granulated sugar, 2 egg whites, and the almond paste? That's it?
That's it.
Well, here's another cookie I should be making. Okay, well, let's get you a pair of scissors and open the container. So hold on.
We're back.
It's got to be easy, or we can't do it.
This is really, only 4 ingredients here.
Yeah. Well, and then, of course, the almonds.
Well, the almonds, and then you have some egg whites here that you're going to...
So the almonds are shaved almonds, right? But they look
They're
like...
sliced, and then I chopped them.
You chopped them, and I look like you chopped them.
Yeah, they just come in a little bag like this.
But they're not sliced, though, because they're chopped now.
Because otherwise they're too big for the cookie to stick to the cookie.
smells good already.
Yeah, it's how can you go wrong with almond paste and sugar? Just about half. Get another box, make another few dozen.
Make another. Okay.
And honestly, that's it. That, and mix everything in and turn it
No way.
That's it. 2 egg whites. Okay. Sugar, granulated, half a cup.
And the powdered sugar.
And powdered sugar. Mark is right. How do you have a small mixer with all the cooking you do? You have.
I have a miniature one.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Are you serious? You never made this?
No, I never made. Oh my god.
We don't really even need that one because this one's just as fun. I think I'm in trouble. Next time I have to make cookies, I hope everybody's married. You can ask me to make something else.
Oh my god. Let's just mix it a little bit more, just to say that we got the one on the beater mix. Okay, I've never made this cookie before. But
That's
Kathy,
obvious.
Yeah, Kathy just put the almond paste in the mixer, 2 egg whites, what was it, a half a cup of granulated sugar, and a cup
Powdered sugar.
of powdered sugar. Mixed it up, and the dough is done.
Yeah.
I mean, this is incredibly easy.
Damn,
Anybody can make this. From now on, I'm making this. You make some of the other stuff.
You won't be happy with the other stuff.
Oh my god. Okay, so here it is. See if I can get it off of here. Okay, let's get it off. That is like the easiest cookie recipe there is.
Isn't there? I told you it was easier than that goblin. I'm embarrassed now. I'm sorry.
No, don't be embarrassed.
Let me cook you a meal any day. I don't like to bake.
You always do. I mean, that's why we cook well together, because we make each other laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been 20 years.
20 years?
Yeah. Yeah. That
was a fast one.
Sure was.
Okay, so this is the dough. Let's get a little bowl and put it in. Let's get there's a little clear bowl right there. This is like incredible. So there's no flour in this. You don't worry about measuring anything.
Not really. And the only flour we're going to use is for our hands when we roll them.
Okay, so do you want a cutting board or?
No.
No?
I don't think so. We're just going to roll them and put them on that pan right there. But we are going to beat those other 2 egg whites for the coating before we put the almonds.
Okay, so that was like the easiest cookie dough in the country.
And you know what's really, really nice about this cookie dough? You can make it the night before.
Oh, but you don't. It's so easy. You don't have to.
But you can. If you're making a bunch of batches like we do for weddings, you might want to.
Yeah.
A little bit of water.
Okay, so that fast dough.
Yeah.
Okay, now you put 2 egg whites in this pie plate, and you're mixing it with a little bit of water that you didn't even measure. You just put some in there.
Yeah, because it's only the coating for the nuts.
Okay.
It's not really adding too much to the cookie at all.
Okay.
Just get it kind of foamy.
Okay. All right.
And then you do the little bit of powder and flour on your hands. And pinch the cookie.
Get out of there!
And you roll it.
Okay, I'm making this cookie from now on.
This is the hardest part. Honestly, it is. You roll it. And
you make it about 1.5 inches, maybe?
No, this is going to, it would take way more. I mean, it's going to take way more.
It expands?
Well, you could make it as big as you
want.
want.
Okay, gotcha.
So I kind of,
it
looks like an almond rocco when we're done.
Yeah,
the cookie.
Yeah.
So that's the size that you're making, like it, yeah. So what is that, about 1.5 inches, Frankie? About 1.5 inches long?
Yeah. Maybe 2 inch.
And then when you make these cookies, if I can stop laughing,
Thanks.
When you put these in the oven, what temperature do you put them in the oven?
325.
No 400?
No.
No, 400 for cookies.
No, I'm not a member of the 400 Club.
So you do watch.
I do watch. I watch them all. I change the degrees on my ovens on occasion.
Yeah. So 325.
325, 15 to 18 minutes.
Wow.
And you want to kind of just let them barely get brown. You really don't want them to be too brown. Because then they just get kind of crunchier. They're still really good, but...
But all they're really going to do is get hot enough to cook a little bit of that egg, and that's it, right?
That's it.
And it's going to be flaky?
No. It's more chewy.
Okay.
More of a chewy cookie, I would say.
Son of a gun.
So I'm outed. I've outed myself on how easy they are.
Oh, it's very sticky.
Yeah, it's sticky. You want to try some?
So it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah.
So what keeps it together is the almond paste.
And probably that little bit of egg white.
The egg white, yeah.
Yeah. But you really, how could you go wrong? It's almond paste,
sugar,
and eggs, and almonds. Or pinole.
Yeah.
And the pinole are delicious.
And then you can use pine nuts if you wanted to.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, I like pine nuts.
Well, that's how, that's how they originated. They were with pine nuts, but pine nuts are not my favorite thing.
Really?
Yeah, and they're not very good here. I don't know why that is. They're different than in Italy, I feel like. They don't,
probably. So.
They have kind of a different taste. I don't know why that is, but anyway.
But it is very sticky.
Yeah, and it gets really messy if you don't use the...
Okay, so we're going to finish these up and then put them in the oven for how many minutes?
About 13 to 18 minutes.
Okay, and then we'll be right back.
We're going to take our cookies out. Wow, beautiful cookies. Wow, okay. And I'll get a cookie plate for it. You want a spatula to put them on the plate? Hot. Okay. Oh, how beautiful. Beautiful. Almond Log Cookies. So just slightly brown, tiny bit on the edges.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
A little bit brown.
How long would these keep if you made them for holidays?
You know, they keep, but they'll get hard. They'll get harder and crunchier as opposed to chewy. So they don't last too long.
Yeah, I know.
So I haven't really had that issue much, but... Oop.
Wow, what a beautiful cookie. These are gorgeous. Since you've never had one before, we're going to let you be the taster.
Which one should I get?
They're all the same.
The crooked one you take.
It's chewy.
Yeah, they're good.
They're crisp on the outside and then chewy on the inside.
Good cookie, huh? Good Italian cookie. Thank you everyone for watching our video. If you like our video, please follow us, like our page, share our videos, and share our videos on Instagram, like us on Instagram, and subscribe to our videos on YouTube, and click the bell so you'll know when we post a new one. And follow us. Thank you so much for watching. See you with the next video. Thank you.